We're looking at mile marker 4, practice 1, question number 2. We're asked to write the equation of a circle, and we're given the circle on the graph. The first thing, there's two things we ultimately need to do. We need to find the center, and remember our center is like h comma k, and we also need to identify the length of the radius here. It doesn't really matter in which order you do those things. One does not have to come before the other. Our center is, we can identify it by the ordered pair 2, -1. So remember, we always write our x and then y value first. So 2, -1 is the center of our circle. The radius, from the center, just pick any way, either vertically or horizontally, to find to get to the edge of the circle. So from this center, I might count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I could see that I walk up 5 units from the center to the edge of my circle. So the radius is 5. And again, we could really just count to get our radius. So we have the information we need. We just now need to think about the format we need to write it in. The standard form, again, for the equation of our circle is x minus h squared plus the quantity y minus k squared equal to our radius squared. So when we go to fill this in our equation, remember this part, it's a little counterintuitive. Even though the x value for the center is positive, it will go in our equation as x minus 2 squared. The y value is negative. So I could write y minus -1, but we're more likely to just change that to addition, which is y plus +1. Remember, subtracting a negative and adding a positive are essentially the same thing. The last thing we need to do is to square our radius. So if our radius is 5, our radius squared is 25. Remember, this is always equal to the radius squared.